You talk about...
I'm a pot smoking, insatiable
Woo!
horn dog.
And I'm having a hard time keeping these gators down. He's a self-proclaimed professional side boyfriend.
The word, sir. I wonder if I turn this way, do I look fatter?
Comes in hot with the toxicity.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to like just keep the rolls to the side, big print forward.
Why did I look?
I feel like you trying me.
Oh, when I get you triggered, oh my God, it's better than sex.
It's just a reaction.
They literally do more of a vigorous background check to become a teacher than they do a cop. So even if you take away Fox News, there's still gonna be a narrative spin. You can catch me in your local neighborhood comment section. Because I have a crash and burn mentality. Only poor people care about a street code.
Make me feel good.
Just something make me feel good.
Feel good. I'm not saying skated.
When I tore my ACL. Very beautiful black queen. Hair up.
Boom! You are now watching the Atlanta Late Night Show. On the couch, pouring up that Diet Coke, sure to clean out his insides. He's lived more lives than a cat. I swear you have like multi-universal lives. Like you talk. It's like you talk about. What the hell was that? Bruh. Yo, you talk about things as if you hop in different dimensions, like Doctor Strange. You really talk like that. He's a lover of anime, avid skateboard fan, former skater. When last time you skated?
When I tore my ACL.
Oh, that's right. That's when you tore it. You tore ACL, PCL, and broke a leg too, right?
Broke everything from my big toe to my hip.
He Joe Theismann himself.
And meniscus.
He's a self-proclaimed professional side boyfriend.
The word nigga, sir. Side nigga. And continue.
Content creator and a comic, as you can tell. Everyone give it up for Digi.
Thank you. We don't get paid by Coke, so it's Diet Cola. Yeah.
Yes, it's Fizzy Brown. Fizzy Brown. Round.
Kidney killers.
Speaking of Fizzy Brown, on a stool.
Nice.
That kind of worked, right? Kind of flowed in. Nice little mocha.
Fizzy, but keep going.
I see you spin in the bathroom mirror as you make videos. It's fizzy.
Bubbly.
Bubbly. Bubbly like the bubbly in the water.
All right, we'll go.
Miss, if it ain't peace, peace. Everybody give it up for Janine. Oh, you rebranded?
Yeah.
When did that come into play? I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
I am Nina Janine. That's my ad. Know about it.
Sassiness.
She
Okay.
said.
I'm a little tired, so you're gonna get the sassiness today.
Today.
You look tired?
Today. I thought you said hi.
No.
It sounded like.
Say what?
I say you sound confused.
No, it sounded like you said that, but I read between it.
No.
Yeah.
You understand.
Yeah, because I'm high.
I know.
I know when somebody's actually high, I would have passed them the blunt.
All right, fam. What's worse? Biting the inside of your cheek or burning your tongue?
And I've done both. Both of them hurt. Biting your cheek it hurts because say you like take a chunk of meat out of the inside and you got food and depending on what you eat could irritate it, but then if you burn your tongue is gonna it's not gonna be like so reactive to where you feel it, but after a while that part of your tongue is numb and just feel weird. Mm-hmm. Now I feel like I burnt my tongue.
Me too. I'm feeling that way now too.
You know, thinking about it, I felt like maybe I did it and now it's in the healing process and I'm towards the end of it all. Probably do, because I do drink a lot of hot stuff in the morning.
That coffee do hit.
You know?
I'm gonna go with inside of the cheek though because I'm neurotic. Like if I bite it, I'm gonna keep like just sucking on it, playing with it, and making it worse, making it raw.
I'll keep biting it. That's
It's how that keeps happening, right?
That's why I don't chew gum like that no more.
Oh, Big League Chew took you out?
Nah, it was Stride, I think. Whatever that is. It was one of them gums. Extra.
Strident.
Regardless.
Sugar free?
Extra chunk out.
Actually, I think it was Winter Fresh. What was that blue gum?
I'm not
fresh.
sure.
Yeah.
It was a
I think so.
I think so. That was like my main one. I used to get it from Dollar Tree all the time. That was $1.25.
The tragedy. Tragic.
$1.25 and up, I should say.
And now they can't even be by themselves. Like, I hate people don't know how to be alone. Now you got to partner up with Family Dollar.
Y'all been wait, what?
Yeah, it's Family Dollar, Dollar
Just be
Trees
ready
now.
for it. Just be ready for it.
They're one store now. Every Family Dollar and Dollar Tree are becoming one store. Like, literally, the sign says Family Dollar, Dollar Tree.
I mean, they always are close together.
So that
Can't
KFC
find
and
one
Taco Bell?
without the other. Huh?
KFC, Taco Bell.
Yeah, like that.
All right. What's worse? Dogs in thunderstorms or wet cats?
Hey, wet cat always fun for me. Know what I'm saying? I got it that way.
I don't think that's what you meant, but
You know,
There she goes.
I'm just saying, inference is.
what was it again? You said barking dog or
Dog in a thunderstorm
Dog in a
or wet
thunderstorm.
or cat getting wet.
Dog or leaking vagina. Got you.
There you go.
Yes.
What's your animal again? The panda?
I plead the fifth.
You're not an animal person?
Oh, I am. I don't even know which context we're even talking. I don't know if we're talking reality or metaphysically or whatever. So.
Oh, no. Dogs in thunderstorms barking like a motherfucker is a beautiful sound.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Right. But there's so many different ways you get to look at that picture. So.
Okay, so the last.
Are we taking pictures now or are we going with the wet cat then?
I just know I wouldn't want to touch a wet cat.
It gets
We got a snort?
It gets a little musty.
You get a little snort? I got you on a snort count today.
I didn't do it.
But
We just started.
but in all seriousness, cats are murderers.
Cats are what?
Murderers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do know that. I've been scared of cats for as long as I can remember, but I'm okay with them now. But when I was 12, I did hear a story about a cat who stuck their tail up their owner's nose because the owner forgot to feed him.
Good cat.
I'm gonna look at that.
That's a good cat. You don't forget to feed your pets.
But I heard that's happened to several people. Like, how does that feel when you die and be like, how'd you die? Sure, I don't know. Be like, so the fur stuck in my nose.
Mm-hmm.
Cat,
That's crazy.
right?
So my next question, I asked this to a room of white people, and I immediately regretted it because they weren't equipped with the understanding of the culture.
Understandable.
So, what's worse in a room full of blacks? Wigs or spraying hairlines? That's why I do this.
That's difficult.
That's why I do this.
You said wigs or spraying hairline? Sprayed in hairline.
What type of wigs are we talking here?
Yeah, you gotta be specific because I've seen.
I don't wear
ugly
wigs.
'Cause if we
and then
been-
there's lace front wigs, and then there's the wigs that are like costume wigs that's very synthetic, and then you got the a little bit better synthetic, and then you got the wigs that look like it's actually hair.
Yeah, like
Or
actually,
you
like
got a Tyler Perry wig.
I'm okay with like.
Yo,
They,
why is it Tyler Perry's brand though?
Because everybody knows
The Shamar Moore
shows
lot?
is always horrible.
yeah, they just
Fall from Grace, the
Shamar Moore's braids.
yeah.
Come on, they were
Black
horrible.
Jesus, come on now, you know good and well that thing could have just.
So we going wigs?
No, it's still
It depends on the wig for me.
Because it's so obvious. It's like,
Somebody
why?
forehead dripped on you?
No, God, no. No, it's not that, but it's just like, you can tell. It'd be different if they did like nowadays, you know, men are doing the lace front wigs and stuff going on.
Have you
But
met a
that-
person with a lace front wig? A dude?
I've seen several guys.
In real life?
Yes, in real life. You can even tell the ones.
You want
With the unit?
A little bit?
I ain't never met a nigga that can afford a
But
unit.
you can just tell though. Like you can just tell because it's low cut. So it's just for me, it's obvious. It's always obvious when people are wearing wigs, even if it is a really good lace front.
Okay.
For me, it depends on the wig. If you got a 4C wig, then I can't complain. If you out here trying to match Master's hair, then I have a problem. That straight hair shit, that ain't us. You trying to look like a white person. I'm sorry. And if you got a lace front on, you better be doing Shakespeare. Because that's what they're designed for, the stage. And drag queens.
And drag queens. All right. What's worse? Someone drinking your beverage or eating your food?
Boy, don't drink my juice. Please don't drink my juice.
Who drank my apple juice?
You know what worse feeling when you realize that you accidentally drank somebody's drink thinking it was your drink and you drank the whole thing?
Did they drink out of it before?
Yeah, it was their drink. You just didn't realize it was not your drink because your drink was close to their cup and it was the same type of drink.
Oh, yeah, I did that Friday on my podcast.
Drank the whole entire thing.
That was a different state of mind you were in, though.
Oh, yeah.
It was like 20, 40. How many of y'all had rolled up?
About 40. We smoked 40 that day. Cause we feel, but this was like halfway.
This dude had mushrooms on top of that, too.
Yeah. Oh, I got some in my pocket now. You want some? Anybody?
Sure.
Hey, turn up. Well, yeah. Not at all. Oh, no drugs. I wonder if I turn this way, do I look fatter? I'm trying to like just keep the rolls to the side, but dick print forward.
See that for honest.
Nigga.
All right.
Why did I look?
Just look, I'm printing today, you know, a little extra print. But I also broke my tooth that day.
And you still don't remember how you did it?
It was a taco. I just know it was a taco, but I was chewing it on the other side of the mouth anyway. Yeah. Normal.
What's worse? McDonald's ice cream machine or a chicken place not having chicken?
I hope I never run into it, but it would be the chicken not having chicken for me.
I'm gonna have to agree.
What type of place? If you serve chicken, you have no excuse of running out of what you're supposed to be serving.
Clothes.
Clothes. I've run into this. These questions come from real places.
I know.
Okay, what place
I was there the other day when you called me.
What happened?
We talked about this the other day. Was it me and you? Yeah, it was me and you. Went to a place. They said, we ain't got this, we ain't got that.
Yeah.
We ain't got this, and we ain't got that.
Yeah, I went for a Possible Burger, and they're like, yeah, our fryer down. We don't have this. We don't got buns. We ain't got water. I mean, we got water. We ain't have ice.
Burger King.
Burger King, I think.
Yeah.
But it's like 30 minutes before they're closing. It's like basically telling you you're closed without saying you're closed, type of thing.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
That's. I'm gonna have to go with the no chicken too because, like, I mean, I'm at this point I'm 35. I'm used to McDonald's not having ice cream.
Yeah.
And
It's a luxury. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like a rib sandwich if you find it. It's just a seasonal thing.
And if I'm mad at something not working, I got exes I could call about that.
Comes in hot with the toxicity.
Yes, sir.
Can't help it. All right. Last, what's worse? Walmart fruit or gas station fruit?
Same level.
Same level.
Same level.
Same level. What's this on you?
I can't tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've eaten both recently.
I've had Kroger's, but not Walmart. I probably had Walmart's, but when other people.
Okay, for you, Kroger or Publix? What's worse?
Kroger's.
Okay.
Let's start with their lettuce, okay? So. Like,
Welcome to my TED Talk.
No, we're good. But y'all, Kroger, you know what's up. Continue.
Publix has the best fruit, personally, for me.
Everything with them is fresh.
That's what I always said.
So
And
you're gonna pay for it.
I'm fucking the girl that's cutting the fruit. My fruit's always better. God.
You're getting all the fruits of labor.
Yeah. And then her boyfriend takes care of her.
Professional side boyfriend. It's in his bio. It's in his LinkedIn. It's in his LinkedIn.
You know the word, sir.
Okay.
Guys, if your girlfriend works at Publix.
Yeah. Or Kroger, too. Man, I'm knocking them down.
All right. So, with you on the couch, this whole episode is going to be problematic, but I'm still going to do it anyway. Problematic question. It's watching your kids babysitting or nah?
That's the question.
Yeah.
Is watching your kids babysitting or no?
Yeah.
Well, if it's your kids, it's not babysitting.
Okay.
You know what's babysitting?
What's babysitting?
When you give the kids right back to the rightful owner. That's what I do. So, yeah.
You know.
I babysit.
Fun
I ain't got
auntie?
kids. Huh?
Fun auntie?
Yeah, of course. All day. And you give it right back.
You know what,
I
baby?
love you. I love you.
Okay.
You know what babysitting is for me? Nothing on her butt. Next question.
Here all week. Here all week. Here all week.
The sloth laugh. Okay.
What do you call it? What laugh?
The sloth laugh.
Sloth laugh.
Because it goes.
Oh God, I love sloths.
All right. A white lady had a black baby, but she accused her white husband of cheating. Is she a genius on the low?
Hell no. But if she get away with it, then hell yeah.
Oh, this is just this average every day. So, I mean,
Genius or not a genius?
no, that's not genius. Men are stupid. What are you talking about? That's not genius.
Get it off? You said me and Ben stupid. You think she get it all away with it?
Of course, we talked about this before. He gonna have to be like, you know what? I don't believe her, but I don't know where my next piece of pussy coming from. So, damn, what's up, Junior?
All right. So since it is Black History Month, I'm determined to ask black questions as you have horrible posture problems.
I thought you were itching. I'm like,
I thought you were itching
I
real bad.
breathe. Nah, I breathe and it's just like a sharp pain.
My
after
kidney.
dirty pain. You know what I'm saying?
no.
Why my ankle pain hurt?
Breathe the wrong way. It's sharp pain.
All right, being this Black History Month, have you ever had a white?
I'm sorry.
No, you're not lying. That's why you got
I cough too hard. Everything
You're not
pops.
alone. I'm not touching that one.
It's like a
Have you ever had a
chiropractor.
white person ask you? Oh shit! Have you ever had a white person ask you to touch your hair?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Who asked you?
This was when I was at Chick-fil-A, and I just pretended I didn't hear, and I walked away.
Oh, you didn't say my pleasure.
Like I said, I pretended I didn't hear, and I walked away.
White lady, white girl, teenager,
And she was an older white woman.
older white woman.
Yeah. I mean,
Did you have locks at the time, or
probably? This was like in the beginning stage, like within maybe the first year. Yeah, this was within the first year of me starting my babies. So, yeah. But I mean, other than that, I've had people. You know, you just said white people or just people in general?
white people?
Oh, yeah. That's the one that always sticks out to me. Other than that, everybody else is usually respectful and they talk about it, but they don't ask to touch my hair. They'll just talk about it.
Well,
She was like, oh my gosh, can I touch your hair? And I was like, what you say, Angela? I'll come to the back. Somebody was just like, hey, I think she was trying to get your attention. I was like, yeah, I know.
I'm not finna answer that shit.
Right.
Because look,
I'm
I've
emancipated, the fuck? I'm sorry.
I've been bald since 20.
Since when?
20.
20.
And nobody really wants to, like, unless it's a girl that's like thinks you're cute,
Yeah.
or wants to touch beard because it's too close to your lips. It's too close to your lips. They might fuck up and just, and then I'm like, your fingers in my mouth, and then that's awkward.
Very, very awkward. All right, who is the white version of Dr. Umar? Is there a white version? Dr. Umar Johnson.
Donald Trump. He
Is that
lies.
Donald Trump?
Yeah, he talks too much. He lies. There's no proof about anything he's saying.
I was going to say Andrew Tate.
No. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Why do you say Tate? Yep, there it is.
There we go.
There we go. We're in business. I gotta take a sip now.
You just took a sip.
Oh.
Wait, you said Dr. Umar, like the one that always be coming, people put him at the end of memes when they, like, okay, yeah, that's a little bit far, because Andrew's stupid, so I said it. I don't care. But I come back. I see what you mean about being, you said Trump?
Yeah.
Just full of bullshit.
Yeah.
Like most woke people.
Like most of people. What? All right. Do you think he's?
I would say he's a news person. I just don't know the guy's name, but he's a radical white news guy. I just don't know his
Tucker
name.
Carlson.
Yeah,
I don't know, but close enough. Probably so. They got probably all in the same realm and probably on the same ship all the time. So.
Okay.
Nah, they probably won't let Umar. He ain't got enough money.
Not Umar.
Oh yeah.
The white guys.
Oh yeah. Tucker Carlson sucks so much Trump dick, he might as well be having Trump babies.
And they can't reproduce that way.
Right? And nobody wants Trump to reproduce anymore. If you see,
Where are we?
right? But look, I would have so many kids now. Lord. I ain't got the knees to be chasing behind me.
Hey, you what?
Knees.
Oh.
Yeah, bro, look, like somebody better marry me and start having kids now, or you gonna be playing with them by yourself. I'm still trying to get to the point where I can cross my son up. I'm fouling the shit out of my kids when I teach them how to play basketball. But continue your questions.
Problematic question. Sex work makes you an object of desire, but not desirable.
Doesn't really make you an object of desire either. It makes you an object of the moment.
A desired moment.
A desired moment.
A hormonal moment.
It's still a desire.
Because once you bust a nut, you be like, what am I doing here?
It's gone, but it's still a desire. It starts off that way.
I just figure like when I desire something after I nut, I still want it. Like I still like I'm gonna desire it forever. Sex worker is a convenience. Like yesterday when I was walking in the hotel, was I on the phone with you? And somebody tried to sell me some pussy, and I was like,
"Oh, the dude, with the girl that just got out of jail."
Yeah, and she's a sex worker. She was
did some snitching.
Right.
No one. There's so many hotels there.
Right.
Yeah.
And dudes that are selling pussy.
Yeah.
I walked up. They offered to see me some pussy. I was like, no.
What was a sales pitch? Because you said he was a J, right?
Yeah. He's a J pimp.
A J pimp.
Yeah, he's like, look.
How was the pitch?
Just suck dick with no hands, I promise you. I'm like, yeah.
Wait, you said thick with no hands?
Suck dick with no hands.
Oh, I thought you said.
That was his pitch?
Yeah, I was like, that's not special.
Like hands of mine,
Me too. I prefer like both hands.
Corn cap. Turn and twist.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck the corn.
Yeah, a little bit of coin purse juggling.
What'd you say?
Think you just fell asleep a little?
Yeah.
All right. So I saw a video on Insta, and it was a video of it was a lady, I'm presuming it was a mother, but she was doing a little boy's makeup. He had to be under 10 years old. And on the video, it said, men want custody to not pay child support, ? Your reaction?
What toxic bitch made that post?
Actually, I think it was a man that made
It was
that
like
post.
he was basically saying this is why men want custody. It's not to pay child support. It's so you won't be putting makeup on our sons.
Okay.
Now, in this world of binary, non-binary, gender fluidity,
Come on now.
is that problematic to say that?
No.
Are you rubbing your nipple? Oh,
I was trying to get under here.
oh! I thought you were rubbing your nipple. I was like, that's a weird time to rub your nipple.
That's later. That's for the end of the show, baby.
So is that problematic or no? As a man looking at another man make that statement, is that problematic for you?
Now I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
No, because that might be his son,
Okay.
and he don't want makeup on his son.
Okay.
Just because he don't want the bitch doesn't mean he doesn't care what happens to his son. And I say to he's just like, nobody's perfect. Nobody knows what they're doing. I mean, you're not supposed to put makeup on kids of any gender at that age. But like, moms are just trying. And she's probably a young mother. She probably isn't that bright. Probably should have never fucked her in the first place, my guy. But also, you probably hadn't had pussy in like 4 years, so I still can't blame you. Somebody threw something at you, you took it, and she was a dumb bitch that put makeup on your child. Basically, what I'm saying is like, we all just trying. I'm not going to be too hard on her, but don't do that.
Don't do that. Do you have anything to add to that? No. Carry on. Okay. All right. Keeping it toxic. Women own 10.7 million homes compared to only 8.1 million owned by men. And while I was scouring the likes, I did see your name. So I know you're aware of this post. How do you feel about that? Are men...
I only said something because I was looking at the comments, and the comments is what be pissing me off at times because...
Who made you mad? Did you have time today?
Huh?
Did you have time today?
Yeah, a little time today at work.
Time at work.
Well, no, I just kept seeing like, well, you know, a lot of the single women out here, they got multiple kids, so they need to have a home for all their multiple children. While, you know, there's other guys out here, there's guys who are single who don't have multiple kids, and they just wanted to have apartments. So one of my comments was just like, well, you do know that there are single women out here that don't have kids, but they do own their homes under 30 and 40 years old. Of course, I never got a response for that one. And then there was another comment, well, women have it easier out here. And I'm just gonna... somebody else let them have it on that one, because she was just like, oh, I think it was something about, she said something about being accountable, and I said something about being accountable, and that's kind of how I got to that point.
Okay.
I said something to the standpoint, if a good portion of men weren't focused so much on getting pussy every day and actually focused on getting the bag and actually doing more with your bag and getting better, you know. To each his own, but you know, I would rather have a home than deal with bullshit. So.
Okay.
And I think that's why it is the way.
Before I come to you, I picked out a couple comments that drew my attention. And a woman said, are men the new damsels in distress?
Yes. Yes, and treat me like a princess, bitch. God damn it. Y'all want to swap? Y'all want to be motherfucker? You want equality? Let me be a damsel. Like, but it's like, why own a home right now? And I don't even like, I'm single, I'm not married, I have no kids. I don't know if I'm gonna live in this city for that long. And why would I dig myself in a hole having to buy a new HVAC system, all this shit if I need to? Like, sometimes a house could be a money pit. I do feel on there being like, because, you know, I worked in law, and like I have a lot of friends who work in banking, and there are more incentives for women and lower interest rates for a lot.
Let me hold you right there. Because I understand that, and I actually agree with that, and I actually want to say something like that, but I know not to take that to the comments, because it sounds like, as men saying something like that, we get attacked for saying something like that, but what you're actually talking about, facts. There are a lot more things in place because women the laws and the systems were put in place to help women catch up to the things, the advantages that we had.
That white men had in life.
True.
Not men. Yeah. White men. Because suburbs were created.
My Black History Month, I'm sorry.
Yeah. But the suburbs were created with a 1% loan for white men to get away from black people who were moving into the project buildings that were actually originally set up for white men. And that's why they made suburbs, because it's suburban. Now we're outside of the city. We're suburban. But also, it'd be easy for men not to go around looking for sex all day if we could get sex. It's just like, no offense to you, it's a spoiled notion when you can get sex easy to tell somebody to stop looking for sex. All you gotta do is just go outside and be like, I'm wet, and 10 niggas is gonna show up. I go outside, I'm hard, just the cops are showing up.
I guess it's just the difference of how eventually, as we got older, the way we view sex, so too. Because there is a point in women's life, I feel like, if you are not a virgin anymore and just be like, I just want sex, I just want sex, I just want sex, I just want sex. It's on your brain, and then after a while, it's just like.
But it doesn't cost you.
Huh?
It doesn't cost you though.
Like, as far as money,
financial, yeah.
It costs you in other ways.
Yeah.
It costs
I'm comparing it to the access of women. Not saying you have to actually buy the access to the sex, but you usually have to lead with money if you're getting a woman of value. As a man, you have to lead with money in some form of fashion.
See, that's the part.
Or be physically attractive to her.
See,
I mean, you can do that too, but you gotta have a mouthpiece. But I mean, it comes in a lot of different games.
No. You don't gotta have a mouthpiece either. Girl wanna fuck you, she gonna fuck you.
You talking about Tinder?
No, I'm talking about literally like you could be at the club, a girl gonna look across the club, see somebody attractive. He might get some pussy tonight if he could just shut up. He don't get some pussy tonight. The ball is only in their court. That's why I'd be like, it's fair to say that. It's basically like
I was asking from
a good point.
But the thing is,
men have talked themselves out of it.
and a lot of us don't even know it. Like Ferg put the video up today. Like I don't left plenty of situations. Girls like, I was trying to fuck you. I'm like, no, you didn't pull your titties out of nothing. I'm not finna go off of inference because me too.
Exactly, and that's a weird place to be as a man too, because we have to read so many different signs and like paraphrasing and subtext.
We have a lot of nonverbal cues.
Exactly.
But your nonverbal cue for one person is like, I'm just relaxed for another woman. And if you make the wrong decision as a man,
it could go bad.
It could go.
What you
really
grab my
bad.
titty for? Well, last time a girl did this.
Yeah.
But no, I just look at that because like something like I said, women have whole phases, men have dry spells. Most men don't have a whole phase. Most men can't get pussy on the regular. So like when women like bring up like men worried about getting pussy, I'm like, well, that's the same way how we throw away food, but we know there's homeless people out there. We take food for granted and tell them like, maybe you shouldn't eat so much, you're a glutton. But he was just homeless yesterday. That's why he's scarfing that shit down.
I don't know if I'm gonna be hungry again.
I don't know the next time I'm gonna get me some pussy. Get out my face, bitch.
Oh, one more question on that. Well, not even question, a statement I saw. Actually, this was made by a woman. She said a man with a home isn't single for long, so those numbers are gonna be scaled differently.
I did see that.
That's kind of true too.
Yeah.
Right. So
You got motherfuckers trying to lock you down now.
Yeah. yeah. And it's yeah. All right.
I'm homeless and still getting pussy, so hey, life's life. Check me out of my hotel. Too much?
No, I'm sorry, I was laughing.
The Diet Coke is delicious.
The brown fizz is fizzing.
Yeah.
The fizz is fizzing. So are we done with that topic? You guys got any more to add to it? Okay, cool. All right. So someone said a person that criticizes more than they compliment are toxic and you should not be around them. Agree, disagree? Anything to add on to that?
What?
Someone that's always criticizing other people and things.
And
Ever
when you
giving
talk about
compliments.
compliments, they're just a negative ass person. That's it.
They're cynic. Cynic's been around since the beginning of time.
Yeah. Now, do people choose to be around them? Some people do. Some people don't.
Are you a cynic?
No, I'm like a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Would you
I feel
consider
like
yourself
you
cynic?
can't have one without the other.
No, man, I love everything. My twin, I try to limit my time around him. It's one complaint after another.
Like this ongoing beef. Most people have like a love-hate thing with their siblings. Like you sound like you have a hate and strong dislike with him.
He's very. I hate everybody and everything.
Really?
Yeah. After a while, that can be draining though.
Exactly.
And I've literally had
Absolutely.
to stop them, just stop being in contact with certain people just because.
The way we were talking about guys talking themselves out of situations, there have been many people with me as far as women, always being so negative. It's like I don't even want to talk to you anymore.
Oh boy, look, Dick got soft. Dick got soft. I drove all the way to Savannah, booked us a hotel room, great room, everything.
What was she complaining about?
The fact that I trust people. He's not being so nice. You need to think, everybody you meet, you need to think that they gonna fuck you over. And I'm like,
So was she trying to say something with you driving all the way out there?
exactly. In the car ride. And we've been off and on for 8 years. And this is like our last on. And I'm sitting here like, no, I think I'd rather give people the benefit of the doubt till they prove me wrong. Because then I can enjoy them. Mm-hmm. I can enjoy my time around them after always looking over my shoulder when I'm with somebody. You don't look over your shoulder when you're with me. She's like, well, that's different. I'm like, yeah, okay. And the more she talked that night, she's just like, and I'm like, yeah, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Just let that go. She's just letting it flop down.
All right, next question. What makes you confident? What makes you confident? What makes you do the snazzy spin in the mirror in the bathroom where you're adding the music and doing the shimmy?
No, I know I'm not in the same shit I was in.
That's fair.
That spin was because I just went through some shit, so I'm not in that shit no more, so I'm good. Pardon my French, I'm sorry, you guys. But yes, I'm out the dark hole.
Bitch, I'm me.
That sounds like a rap song.
I think it is.
Oh yeah, we ain't have our me song. That's on my joint.
That just makes me confident. Like, nigga, I wake up me.
How long have you been in that essence?
Most of my life, I slip though. Like sometimes I be like, you fat bitch, you stupid motherfucker. And then I be like, wait, I'm me. Oh wait, being able to pay my friends back after they loan me money always feels awesome. There
You money on camera?
Oh, yeah. No, that's for him. That's for him.
He owed me, so.
Oh, yeah,
What are
damn.
you for? Oh, I'm about to say.
Making fun of your snorts? Yeah, she takes the money back.
I thought you supposed to put money in the titty bank?
Yeah, I put it in my,
Oh,
my
God.
shoulder
Oh,
ring.
God. Not the titty bank, bruh. Nigga had to. Why do people have to put signs up now? We don't want your musty, sweaty, nasty titty money. Like, it's actually signs up in play. I saw this. Yeah. Like, one day this lady pulled her money out of bra. My coworker got 2 pins like a chopstick and put it in the
I
drawer.
respect that, though. In a post-COVID world, yeah.
This is pre-COVID. This is pre-COVID.
Ones and fives back.
You said pre-COVID.
It's pre-COVID.
I mean, it's
I still don't want your titty money.
It's still damp, because you know, if anybody pulling something like that, it come out damp and wet.
Hey, bro, look, because
I don't want a
I
soggy
mean,
five.
money is dirty regardless. Like,
No,
think
it's
of all
different.
the strippers, where
Yeah.
it's been in
It's a lot of cocaine on money.
Yeah.
and
It's been in sewers, probably. You just never know where it's
every
been.
dollar bill has feces on it.
Okay, you just.
It also.
I would have liked to stay ignorant on that.
I prefer Apple Pay anyway.
I was about to go worse.
No,
You ever bought
We
drugs?
We got it.
No. What's worse than titty money is drug dealer nutsack money. Drug dealer nutsack money is way worse than titty money.
It smells like pin in the ears.
Yeah, like,
It
give me your
smells
sock.
like 5 to 10.
Yeah, it smells like been out here all day. Oh, God. Fucking Kevin Gates. My bad.
Bruh.
God, Drika used to come pick me up, take me to her house. I had shit in my drawers. I'd have been there 3 days. I'm like, well, did you just say I had shit in my drawers?
That sounds like something Kevin will talk about. He's an interesting person to hear talk. I can't hear talk that long now. What's the most... All right. New question that's not on the list. What's the most ridiculous thing you've heard Kevin Gates say?
Kevin Gates.
Yeah. You thought I said Samuels. You thought I said Samuels. That's what I was saying.
Oh, no, I think you said, I thought I was thinking Kevin Hart for a minute.
No.
But,
He don't count. He a
Kevin
comedian.
Kevin Samuels, okay, but Kevin Gates.
I'll go first.
I mean, okay, go ahead.
You start the car with my hands. Speak not of this. That was ridiculous.
Ah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
Oh, he said this lady was broke down on the side of the road, and he said he used electricity in his hands to start her car, and told her not to never speak of this as he speaks of this.
I thought it was when he tweeted.
I never heard that one before.
Are you gonna go to the cousin route?
No. Last week he said he drank Beyonce's piss. Yeah.
I believe you.
Was it Beyonce's? Or
He had
said
a list.
Said he would.
Yeah, he would. And he made a list of people of piss he would drink. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, if Carisha can like her golden showers, it's fine for Kevin Gates to like to drink pee.
No, I ain't have a problem with that part. Speaking on people that are married though.
Divorced. Divorced, but go ahead.
What, Beyonce and Jay?
Oh, no. Speaking on somebody's, like, I hate the sensitivity in that. I'm so sorry. Like, that is her own entity, her own person. And second, nobody's above being talked about. Like, speaking on another man's wife.
Oh.
Like, that's such an ownership term. She's her own person. Mm-hmm. All right? But also, nobody's. If Michael Jackson could take a joke for the whole time he was alive,
Did he really though?
bro, that nigga took it.
You think he took
every
he was
comedian?
angry in silence.
Yeah, but every comedian had a joke about it.
Yeah.
And you never see Michael Jackson come on the news, start no beef, like when Just Hilarious made one joke about Meg Thee Stallion, and now Meg Thee Stallion is beefing with her. This was like 3-4 years ago.
Okay.
And they're like, you start beefing with a comedian, that's the stupidest thing you can do.
I want to know what she said. She does too.
I'll look it up for you because I think they're not friends still.
They were friends at first?
Never.
Oh, okay. So we're really just not friends. We're never gonna be friends.
Yeah. It's hard for us to take a joke, honestly.
Yeah, but
Who said that?
I will be accountable to say it's hard for me to take a joke because I will go cutthroat if you try to joke with me, honestly, on certain things.
it's understandable.
And I don't mean to. It's just a reaction. So it's just like I feel like you try me and trying to use a joke to try me. So now I'm gonna do a joke too, but it's just not gonna be funny.
Fire sign?
Nah, Capricorn.
Oh, that's even worse. Okay. Yeah, that's she was a Capricorn.
Oh,
The one that told me not to trust anybody. Yeah. But
pick it up, put it down, pick it up,
pick it down.
You like that,
But the joke, like women.
Did you find a joke?
Yeah, I've been found the joke.
Okay, what'd she say?
She was like, it's hard for women to take jokes. It's hard for them to tell them. But I love my female comedians. Let me just say funny. But
That's almost damn. That's my real.
basically what I'm saying, if I was Chris Rock, I would have shot Will Smith. Sorry.
How do we get there?
When you talk about don't speak of somebody's wife.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Kevin Gates, Beyonce.
Yeah.
No, it would make sense when you connected the dots on it.
I get it, but I just like how we just went through a line of people.
Yeah, when you speak to him, they just go for the ride.
But
Just
it
put your
makes
seatbelt
sense.
on.
I like to connect the dots. It's just we went on a whole ride, but it's cool.
Celebrity roller coaster.
And they say most people with high IQs have a little bit of autism, so I let it slide.
You know what? That is very true because I do have a high IQ.
Yeah.
Yo, your weekend thing has always been a stop.
She's the whole side of her face.
I do that at work. I do that at work. I'd be like, I'm gonna give you a hard wink.
like an 80s movie.
Bruh. No, like a Trident commercial from the 80s.
Halle Berry and Baps.
Oh, come on, man. You already attacked the women for being not funny.
No, Baps. You remember that movie?
Yeah, I mean, I thought he was about to talk about Halle Berry being a bad actress.
Back then? Oh, God, yes.
It was good.
Baps is a great movie, but...
Baps was good, yeah. I ain't saying it wasn't good.
No, he's saying but.
When I got older and I started looking, I'm like, look at these bed wenches.
I will say that I got older and actually figured out that was Halle Berry and knew who she was because growing up you be seeing people and you don't really put correlation and then you be like, oh that's Halle Berry. Yeah. And then after I realized, I was like, oh, she really don't really be acting like that in real life. And then you realize she kind of far from that side. So, not to judge, I'm just...
And then the meaning...
It's called acting.
It is. And she does... And it was believable then at that time.
No.
But now that I know better...
Yeah. I mean, Space Jam was good at the time.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah.
We didn't know no better.
You know what though? The highlight reel that they
Monster Ball.
packaged in the beginning of that movie.
Make me feel good. Do something make me feel good.
Was that well acting? Was that a well acted scene?
No, it's fucking.
Yeah.
No, to make me feel good leading up to the...
No. Well, okay. Because she was trying too hard to be some backwoods country bitch. Mm-hmm. And she's not. Like, her voice, her accent wasn't believable. And this is coming from a film snob standpoint here. The acting in that movie was completely unbelievable. My favorite scene is when the father Leans over to Billy Bob Thornton and is like, I understand you. When I was younger, I used to like to get me some of that nigger juice too. Best part of the
His
movie.
daddy. Yeah.
Best part of the movie.
Why? Why is that to you?
Well, I was a fat kid, so the fat kid dying really hit me.
Okay.
And it was like, bro, we just really don't give a fuck about fat black kids. Like, we just throw them away in movies back then. I was already getting shitted on. I'm like, God, can y'all
Kevin Gates draws.
can y'all stop bullying us for 5 seconds? Please, sisters? God damn.
That's how I feel about people with my name. They play with my name too much.
What you mean?
Janine the crackhead, Janine the person that has the same
Janine the
boyfriend.
crackhead, yes.
Wait, that was a real person?
Janine the nosy person.
It's a character.
Yeah, on what's that, House of Pain?
Yep.
House of Pain.
The
But
wife.
then in Blackish,
see.
you got the white Janine that's nosy and nobody likes her. And then in what's that new Abbott Elementary, you have that Janine who acts like a little bit off the rocks and had a boyfriend the entire time.
But she's a star.
Are you more men? Because you need more men. If y'all ain't never seen them, sorry.
Oh, no, I love Abbott
Yeah, I
Elementary.
love Abbott
Okay, but
Elementary.
y'all talk, you know that.
The boyfriend is Zach Fox. That's my boy.
Yeah, when they were doing the thing where it's like, I'm gonna pick out a card and he's gonna say something about me or about somebody, and it was about her. She's like, I've been with my boyfriend since 8th grade, and they were like, it makes sense.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they.
So who's your least favorite Janine? Janine the crackhead?
She got better, and she got her life together.
They got back with the family.
Yeah, she never.
No, I'm talking about
twins.
what's her being ridiculed about.
I just don't like it. I just don't respect it. Like, why? I mean, granted, maybe it's because we go through darkness and we show the light. So maybe that's what it was. I don't know. I just don't like how they be portraying Janine. Then there's books that I've read about Janine, and she was the antagonist. So it's just,
So basically, you don't like when your name is misrepresented in media.
Thank you. And in books, too.
But it's just Janine. See? Her face.
That's why I'm named Janine. 'Cause
Mean Janine.
Is that your middle name?
Huh?
That's your middle name?
No.
No, it's the end of her first name.
It's backwards, right?
Yeah, it's my name backwards. Nina is backwards.
Come on, man.
Janine.
Keep up.
Without the J.
Alternative reality.
It's all right. My mom's a Capricorn, so I'm used to this. Yeah. Mhm. Do you know what Babs means?
Black African princess, right?
Black American princess.
Okay.
But also Black Atlanta princess, because the movie was based in Atlanta.
It was?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
The beginning, yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, the white guy lived in Buckhead.
That makes sense.
Okay.
But okay.
No.
Yeah.
All right. Is this a stretch? This might be a stretch.
Because he took a plane. They took a plane. They were living.
I thought they were in Cali.
They took a plane to Cali.
Yeah. But like, yeah, you're right. They moved to Cali.
They moved to Cali.
But originally, and then at the end, they moved back to Atlanta.
Okay.
Did they? No, they opened up a shop in California.
They opened a shop in California, but I think they were going to open another one in Atlanta.
Yeah, and they flew out their boyfriends from Atlanta.
Hot black take is Baps the black Ace Ventura version? Are they comparable?
I'd say
You
it's
know what I mean when I say that, right?
like a white cult classic.
Yeah, white cool classic.
Well, no.
But like when you watch it as like when you're younger, it's like real hacky. But when you get older, it's like, I laughed at that.
Oh yeah. Bro, Ace Ventura is horrible. Oh my God.
I try to watch it as an adult, and I was like, man, it's a lot of stuff that why? But I'm a man now. My beer connects.
To watch it.
What is that?
So I wasn't allowed to watch it.
Oh, that's right.
Ace Ventura?
She wasn't allowed to watch a lot.
I did see maybe one or two. I've never seen them like completely, but like wasn't the one like with about like a dolphin or something?
Yeah. That was the one with Dan Marino on it.
Yeah, the first one.
And that's
they
when
had
the
that was a trans.
yeah,
joke
that was
in
a
there.
trans.
Do you think that joke will fly
The
down?
police
What a
chief was a trans woman
Okay, that sounds familiar.
undercover
because they grabbed him by his dick. Yeah, at the end of the movie, his dick was showing through the skirt.
Okay, see, I didn't see that. I don't think I saw the end.
Yeah, and then he got a deep ass voice at the end. He said it was
He was the
hemorrhoids.
kicker, right?
Yeah, he's
Okay, yeah. So do you think that would fly now?
What, that whole premise of the movie?
Yeah.
I think it would fly further.
Really?
Everybody would be trans. Listen, here's my pitch for Ace Ventura 3. Trans world. Yeah. All right, instead of animals, tranimals. All right.
Bruh. I don't know if I can post that part.
Right.
I said tranimals. I didn't put an E in the end of it. Anytime you throw an E at the end of it, it becomes like worse. Like,
So Tyree Nichols.
yeah, like I'm black, but if I call you Black E.
I know what you meant. I heard the same thing said with the Y. The same thing. Phonetically sounds the same. All right, so Tyree Nichols. 3 men in Tyree Nichols' unaliving, gotta say that for the internet, were discovered to be Q dogs, and people were putting pressure on the Q dogs in a fraternity to take a stance. Justified or unjustified?
What, the come at the Qs?
Yeah.
I mean, Divine Nine are a joke. Listen, that's stupid. Has nothing to do with the Qs, nothing to do with that. These people pay their dues. They probably gonna get kicked out of a lot of organizations anyway. But as we see it, like, the outrage on them being part of Divine Nine and that is stupid. Because if you look at the whole Scorpion unit, which is led by a former Atlanta police chief who used to read the Red Dogs, they literally specialize in excessive force. Me and my friends got the shit beat out of us every summer by the Red Dogs. Like, these cops are beating the shit out of kids just for sitting on the green box, just for being on the corner, just to see if we had drugs on us. And at that age, I did not. Should have waited a few years.
At that age.
I had all the drugs then.
Yeah.
But for black people to, like, we're always adamant about holding cops responsible. Mm-hmm. But I feel like they're going extra hard now because the cops were black. And in turn, the justice system is going to go extra hard on these black cops too. But the next time a white person kills us, how hard are you going to go, my nigga? Go just as hard. Find out what fraternity they in. Start blasting them. There's some Kappa Sigs are killing. The Pikes are killing again. Because the thing is, I'm not saying as a people we're not hard on police brutality. But I feel like we're harder on each other when we make mistakes than we are on other people making mistakes.
Is that conditioning though?
I mean, yeah.
Out of fear.
It's conditioning out of fear, and also because if you grow up in a black neighborhood and you own around black people mostly, those are people you're mad at the most anyway. Your cousin, you might get mad at them. You're used to being mad at black people. You're used to want black people to do better. So when you see them doing worse in the news, you get extra mad. But when are we gonna want white people to do better? Asian people to do better? When are we gonna ask these motherfucking Hispanic and Asian people in North Atlanta to do the speed limit? Do the speed limit at least. Tired of doing 20. I got somewhere to go.
All right.
Well, I have my own reasons. I mean, I hear what you're saying. I agree with it. However, I feel like because of the standards that the Divine Nine in general are supposed to uphold these certain characteristics or whatever, and I just have my own issues in general. But I feel like I don't think it's up to the people to hold them accountable. I think if anything, it's up to that organization to hold their own people accountable. And we as a people shouldn't have to have we can have our opinion, but at the end of the day, what they do in their organization is what they do in their organization. I hope they do something about that in their organization. But I know at the end of the day, we have really no say because that's what they're going to do because they got their own secrets and a whole bunch of other stuff. Because, they said one of them, had issues with hazing, got in trouble about hazing before. And the whole hazing topic is, another thing because
Yeah.
I done seen some things in my college that I'm not allowed to talk about, but...
Everybody hazes. Everybody hazes.
And, I mean, I didn't go through it. I just see some things I'm not allowed to talk about.
That shit get out of me.
But you know, but that's not even with Divine. That's a lot of Greeks in general.
Even band and choir fraternities be hazing.
Yeah, Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like honestly, when it comes to like groups and functions, where it comes to like close knit groups and stuff like that, with like you said, choirs and everything, like it's so much conflict and issues that's inside because everybody has their own different agendas. Some people are trying to rank top dog, and if they feel like you trying to comfort their spot, and that's even with work. And now I feel like I'm about to get off topic because I'm about to get heated because I'm gonna be
And I would.
So going back to the situation involving the cops, you have more than that?
No, that was it. I was just gonna say that I feel like within that organization, I feel like they should hold themselves accountable, but as far as it becoming like a public thing where they show us that this is what we did, hold them accountable, I don't care. Because at the end of the day,
They
gonna do what they
political
gonna
posturing
do.
at that point.
Yeah, you basically just gonna put on a show just like politics be put on a show all the time.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. Like it would just be a show. It's a
we
waste.
know that hey, y'all members done did some stuff, so now we looking at y'all ass sideways, and we'll continue to do so because a lot of us was already looking at y'all sideways anyway.
I went to a HBCU. Most of my friends, my family is all Q dogs and deltas, except for my sisters. Okay, you're AKA, it's cool. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I don't give a fuck about none of it. I may have went PHA myself. I may have become a Freemason. May or may not have. But the way I look at it is they were all started as propaganda to get men more into masonry. And they left their ways. And they become more of like gangs and social groups and like status symbols and cults. And it's gotten away from actually what it should be.
Yeah.
It should be an educational tool. It's a part of networking.
Yeah.
But and I don't care. Come at me. I've seen too many homeless and down and out Divine Nine and people on the bus and people in their own chapter, their own line, rich as hell, ain't got nothing for them. Then why did I join? Why did I network with you and you can't do anything for me? Because college isn't about education. It's about networking.
Going back to the cops being black in this situation, opposed to the white black violence and the white black cop dynamic, right? Some people have said this will help people talking about the problematic policing of people, whereas other people have said belabored the point that is just a symptom of black on black violence again. I see you shaking your head. You just think it's more of the same of that?
No. When I saw they were black, I was like, fuck.
Right.
This is gonna fuck up.
Person was just like that.
This gonna fuck up our whole police brutality thing. Because it's real.
Right.
And it's mostly racists who do it. Let's not even try to take that shit away. Mm-hmm. But you gotta understand something. They literally do more of a vigorous background check to become a teacher than they do a cop. Mm-hmm. My homeboy called me when he became a teacher. The person next to him got turned down and he had been a cop for 10 years. And the teacher was like, the school was like, there are standards, but you up to the city standard to go protect and fucking serve. I tell you what, I'd rather them have more relaxed background checks for, wait, no, teachers touch kids.
Not in that way.
No, I meant that way. So no, we need that good background check still. But I think the thing is nobody wants to be a cop. So they take anybody. Mm-hmm. And now you're seeing the product and they're underpaid. I'm not going to take that away from them. Mm-hmm. I'm not defending them. Yeah. But for the fact that they were black in this situation, kind of sets us back a lot.
Okay.
Nothing about fuck black on black crime. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We trying to stop racist cops. Right. We trying to stop extra hate. We trying to stop overly violent, coked out, meth out cops. These are just some stupid ass niggas. Mm.
I like what you said. I just can't post that last line.
Just some stupid ass coons.
I got you.
My bad.
These are some stupid ass.
Yeah, basically.
You was complaining about how hard it
yeah.
was to bleep, so I added more for you.
Yeah, I appreciate you. I was there with you. You got more?
It really did suck though, for real. When we
It's like when finding out the snipers were black.
Yeah, because it was just like, and then when you saw the video, it's like, what demons possessed y'all to like it? Just none of it made sense to me.
Well, speaking of the video, I wanted to talk about that briefly before we run out of film. I always do this when certain stories hit national headlines, whether it's something comedic, whether it's something that's just mildly mischievous, or something as serious as this. When all these news outlets report on something, they always report the same thing, but it's very small differences in the way they report in the languaging. For instance, I saw Fox post a video, but on all the captioning and in the release of the video, they said the release of the video of the arrest of Tyree Nichols. Mm-hmm. Whereas everyone else said the brutal beating or the brutal leading up to the death. Mm-hmm. That's done intentionally. Mm-hmm. Do you guys have a reason why that is?
Well, you know, those networks are controlled biased networks by whoever owns those networks. So they have to abide by the rules of whoever owns those networks.
Rupert Murdoch had to sign a press release saying that Fox News is purely entertainment and not fact almost 10 years ago. Did it silently so his viewers would still think it's fact. So we're talking about a right wing ran media outlet. Or purposeful.
However you want to take it.
But think about it like this. When they found documents at Mar-a-Lago, and they was like, the unjust raid of Mar-a-Lago, all this, even complaining about the fact that they went through Melania's closet. Mm-hmm. Now we go this week, documents found at Joe Biden's house. Mm-hmm. And they're like, well, he needs to be brought up on charges, all this, a complete different rhetoric for the same thing. And he had one document. Mm-hmm. Trump had 200. This is the difference. Joe Biden turned it over the next day. Trump took a year.
So what you're saying is...
They're going to spin it.
Yeah, I'm more of the spin. Yeah. Should we be more adamant about taking news out of Fox?
No.
News?
Because at the end of the day, they done what they were going to do. These people have been watching Fox News 50 years now. Yeah. What we need to do is stop worrying about what they're saying. Pay attention to it. Mm-hmm. But understand that anything that's going to change is going to change with time. Yeah. Their grandkids aren't watching Fox News. Some of them are. But for the most part, they're watching fake Insta news, Facebook news. Yeah. So it's going to be a whole nother problem. Like 99% on the shit on social media is false. Created. Yeah. It's like we were talking about how girls will walk around with trauma, with shit that never happened to them. Because somebody else told them a story that they don't even know is true. Mm-hmm. That's like, it's the same way. They paint us as like uncontrollable beasts, and they spin it when we get murdered by cops, but they make it seem like we deserve it off of trauma that never happened to them. Black people do this. Well, my granddaddy told me this, so it has to be true. So even if you take away Fox News, there's still going to be a narrative spin inside the house.
I think it's even more serious now because we have these people, groups of people, ourselves included, we live in our own algorithm. So it makes it very easy to keep people in that bubble. Mm-hmm.
That's why, remember, I went on that social media cleanse for like 6-7 months.
Was that a cleanse or I got banned?
I mean, both. Can't call a bitch a bitch. Or a prostitute. But.
Wait, how many were all right, because I met you in like was that your peak of flagrancy?
No, that was my 5th page. Oh, boy, back in the day.
So when I met him,
I'm docile right now.
yeah, he's kind of chill by per his standards right now, but it's a whole situation with this guy. Were you giving? All right, you said that was your fifth page. Were you giving talks? Like, did someone say something to you, or you just get hit with the content violation? Or
Oh, no, you get at least 200 violations before they tell you, I have time. I'm going to argue with you in the comments. My job is easy.
all right, so when you argue with people in the comment section, do you get something from that, or are you trying to achieve something?
Oh, bro, I get the laugh of my life. It's purely for my entertainment.
Okay.
I don't care if you believe me. I don't care if I changed your mind at all. Mm-hmm. But if I got to call you a pussy back bitch with a lack of intelligence who starts with ad hominem instead of having an intelligent conversation, I feel better. Oh, when I get you triggered, oh my God, it's better than sex. Oh, bro, I am a troll, nigga. You can catch me in your local neighborhood comment section. Okay?
You think you're a better troll than 50? You think you're a better troll than 50?
No, that nigga, genius.
Yeah.
50 Cent,
Yeah.
Tekashi, them two niggas, you can't troll no better than that.
Question. I was asking someone earlier this week about Tekashi, and considering everything that happened to him, do you think he believes everything he's been involved in is still worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's rich as fuck. He's not going to stop being rich.
Yeah.
And all he had to do was break some stupid ass street code he doesn't even believe in, and that 99% of the world doesn't care about. Mm-hmm. Only poor people care about a street code.
Going forward, with him being so young, albeit rich, how does he pivot from as far as making money now?
Move to Honduras and just keep making music. I mean, like, you got to understand something about that. Like I said, when I say only poor people care about this whole not stop snitching shit, most of these people aren't even street people.
Yeah.
That bring up the fact that he a snitch. Like, shut up. You're from the suburbs. Shut up. Because
Suburban.
at the end of the day, the difference between other races and people, not that my people aren't strong, we have each other's back in moments.
Okay.
You got the Hispanic community that don't give a fuck. They're going to support him. Niggas are mad at him. I'm sorry. Black people are mad at him. Fake white people who want to be street are mad at him. His actual people are going to keep buying his music, especially if he keeps making it in their language. Like, that's it. We're worried about something we can't even control.
That's fair. When you and I talk on the phone
Every day.
yeah, there's a general thing. Mm-hmm. I won't call it an agenda. More so a mission. Mm-hmm. What is your mission?
Oh, just to be at peace.
To be at peace?
Just to be at peace. And make sure everybody in life. Damn, I just laughed like her. Oh, God, I've been fucking hurt too much.
We used to tap into the emotions.
I did. I mean, she's been texting me the whole time, too, but I don't really have an agenda. It really seems like I want people, like I said, the 5% observers. Mm-hmm. Just an observer. I'm going to tell you the truth.
You're not a 5%, are you?
No. My name is just Muslim. My name is just Muslim. But
that shall not be mentioned.
yeah, this nigga be saying my government.
You started doing it. When I was like, I'm looking at you for saying your own name now.
Right? I was like, oh, hey,
you self-snitching.
I fucked up.
You self-snitching. Go ahead.
But it's more like I'm going to make you aware. I'm going to point out obvious truths that most people are going to ignore. And I'm going to keep going. Mm-hmm. Because I have a crash and burn mentality. Okay. I'm going to watch you crash and burn, even if you're my closest friend. Mm-hmm. And when you pick yourself up, I'm going to be right there like, you good. Come on, let's go. And that's it. That's all, because I can't think for you.
When you point out all these things, and I would say mostly things that upset and trigger women, have you had a lot of women change their mind based on the things that you said that triggered them?
No. Hell no. Most people don't want to. Who wants to change their mind? People are happy being who they are. They just rather have more money. Like, that's the thing about it. Like, I don't meet a lot of open-minded, flexible people like me. So, like, I'll tell you what it is. I'm not doing it to change your mind. I'm just doing it to impart information. If you don't change your mind, I'm still gonna love you. At the end of the day, I'm still gonna marry you if you're the woman in my life. Because the thing is, well, a lot of people, especially like girls I date, getting fucked up. They think the person you're supposed to be with is supposed to agree with everything you think.
No.
And I'm like, well, then y'all would have been.
Someone does that. Someone's lying in the house.
It just they weren't born with you. They're not gonna die with you, so y'all aren't the same person.
Yeah.
I like the fact that
And
we're
even
different.
if you did agree on everything, someone would be upset by that.
Exactly. Look, I'm a pot smoking, insatiable horn dog,
Woo!
and I date.
And I'm having a hard time keeping these gators down.
Exactly. But sometimes I date sober, frigid women with no interest in sex. And I still love the fucking relationship. It's great. We fucking. But like, it's a compromise because I like difference too.
Yeah.
That's why I date Capricorns. But you gotta be patient as fuck for that.
It's a marathon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be a marathon. Yeah. How long have you been a self-proclaimed side boyfriend?
I mean, like, self-proclaimed?
Yeah.
When I bought that SpongeBob name tag that said side nigga. But, like, I've been doing it for a while. It was an accident. Because, with our age group, we had songs like Splackavelli.
What's that?
What? Oh, you were in the backwoods.
Yeah.
Every woman needs that one
I
Splackavelli.
was sheltered.
A brother she can call when her man ain't doing her right.
I have no idea.
He can work it all night until the morning light. Make you feel right. He ain't your boyfriend.
Bruh.
He ain't your
I'm just gonna zoom
husband.
in on the R&B grind.
Yes, sir. But I
The
just
Temptations came back and did Fake Rain so he can grind.
the girl like in question, she pointed it out because she was asking, "What's your favorite song?" She's like, "All those songs about they R&B and they nice, but they're about fucking somebody else's girlfriend." I was like, yeah. I guess that stems from the trauma of high school of not being able to date anybody, and the girls I wanted all had boyfriends that were treating them dirty. So I was like, I'm better than that nigga. Be with me. And then I guess this trauma grew into fucking niggas bitches, which I'm totally against. That's the funny part.
Are you really?
Bro, I be lecturing the girls that cheating with me like you really should treat your nigga better. Cheating sucks. Like ain't shit. I'm not cheating. No, you are.
All right, so question. With you having so many entanglements, as we'll call them, with women in relationships, do you think that can jade you in getting into a relationship?
With them?
No, not with them.
Yeah.
In general, like you don't fear like trust issues being built up of like, oh, she's not where she says she is, or anything like that, or based on consistency of what you've been involved in.
I will wind back to the conversation with the Capricorn. Everybody gets the benefit of the doubt. Because I think I've been through it so much in the dating world of women holding what another nigga did, be it bad or good, onto the other nigga. Like, he did this, and I don't trust it. All men do this, or this nigga spent this on me. You should spend this on me. I don't hold people to the standards of other people.
That's why we get to the root why you guys don't have houses.
Because we go on dates. Nigga, we spend more money and when we want somebody. This shit hard. Nigga. That's why we don't travel as much. If women had to pay for dates, they wouldn't be going to Tulum either. But
what did you say about? Oh, we were talking about girls trips. What were you saying about girls trips versus guys trips?
Oh, yeah, simple mathematics here. Girls trips.
Tell me if you agree with this.
This isn't all the time though, because some bitches got money. But they 7 deep to a hotel room. That makes everything cheaper. They ordering appetizers. not full meals. Men can't do that.
Okay.
As a man, you gonna have to have you can't be 7 deep in the room. It's gonna stink. Two, it's just niggas in there. This shit's gonna stink. Because everybody
Sometimes the armpits
and farts.
Yeah, that too.
And everybody may not shower on the regular.
This is true.
Number 2 is
Sleeping arrangements.
oh yeah, but put your foot off my nuts. Move. Girls, they can cuddle with each other. They with that.
Can you sleep next to a girl? Do you cuddle with women in bed? In a non-sexual way.
I don't cuddle, but I've slept in bed with them before. Yeah.
What y'all do? Back to back?
No, it just depends. Sometimes it's head to toe, and then sometimes it just going to sleep.
You ain't gonna see me in the bed with Joseph, bro. You gonna ask questions.
Yeah.
I
got love
but
for
it was
a
like
boy, but nah.
head toe.
And it's got to be back to back too. And we need a pillow between
Or a pillow
us.
between. Yeah, I've seen that, and I've even done that before too. So.
I done slept with girls with a pillow between us just in
I
case.
have to.
Because I'm poking.
trying to make,
I am poking you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You trying to make smart penis decisions.
Yes.
Is it true that if you're in a bed with a woman, it's really kind of hard to go to sleep because your dick can't go down?
Well, that and because you can't sleep the way you usually sleep. Most niggas are completely across the bed. Mm-hmm. Like if I gotta sleep on my side, I'm probably not going to sleep. Mm-hmm. I never sleep when the girl sleeps over. I sleep when she leaves the next morning.
I've been finding that out lately, and I'm just like, wow.
Yeah,
just be suffering.
That's why like girls be wondering why you get that text on certain days. It's because the next day we free and we can sleep. Sorry, bros, I had to get out of the way.
You ain't lying.
No.
You ain't lying.
Even the day I was like,
So when y'all are having a sleepover and y'all ain't doing nothing, just know he ain't going to sleep. But you probably slept, but he ain't.
No, I put you to sleep.
I'm saying if y'all don't do anything.
For me, I've had that ability to go to sleep. It's the second part of it is what you were talking about. For me, has been the energy between myself and the lady. If there's anything that's weird between me and her, that's when I can't go to sleep.
Can you define it? Can you give a vow?
I don't think your energy matches mine, and we shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be sharing my time with you, but you're here. But my body responds because I like coochie.
Coochie is good.
So basically saying y'all wouldn't click in that way, but because
But sexually?
yeah.
Look, she said that she in the city. What's your